Welcome back to Catholic Hub. I'm David, and today I want to tell you about something powerful, something deeply traditional, something that could quite literally change your Advent, your Christmas, and, if you give your heart to it, your entire spiritual life. I'm talking about total consecration to the Blessed Virgin Mary, according to the method of St. Louis de Montfort, and why you should consider preparing for this consecration during Advent, culminating at Christmas. This video is inspired by the wonderful initiative from the WM Review, which is leading Catholics through a 33-day preparation ending on Christmas Eve. And their reflections, resources, and meditations are helping many people rediscover this classic devotion in the spirit of centuries of Catholic tradition. Today, I want to walk through why total consecration matters, why Mary is essential in our spiritual life, and why Advent, this holy season of longing and preparation, is the perfect time for this preparation. So, why Mary and why consecration? For Catholics, the first point is almost instinctive, but I believe it's worth revisiting. The Church has always taught that the Blessed Virgin Mary is Mediatrix of all graces, that every grace given by Christ, the one mediator, is distributed through his mother. As so many saints put it, if Christ is the head of the mystical body, then she is the neck through which the rest of the body receives its life. She is the surest, the easiest, the most direct path to Christ. St. Louis de Montfort takes this ancient truth and gives it a spiritual method, total consecration, sometimes called holy slavery of love. What does that mean? It means giving everything to Mary. Your body, your soul, your prayers, your merits, your works, your past, present, and future. Placing your entire life in her hands so that she can form you into the image of her Son. Not because she replaces Christ, but because she leads you to him more perfectly. This is the classic understanding of Marian devotion. Mary magnifies Christ. She hides us in his sacred heart. She makes our poor offerings pleasing to him. St. Louis de Montfort promises that those who live by this consecration faithfully will make more progress in holiness in a short time than they otherwise would in years. If you've ever felt stuck in your spiritual life, if you've ever sensed that something more is needed to break through old habits, to deepen prayer, to love and imitate Christ more fully, then consecration to Mary may be exactly the grace you've been seeking. Together with the WM Review, we are helping Catholics return to de Montfort's method. It's already begun, with 12 days of breaking from the spirit of the world. This period's almost over, but now is the perfect time to get into it. Every day includes a set meditation, many taken from the Ignatian 30-day retreat, to guide deeper reflection. They emphasize Mary's doctrinal titles, including Co-Redemptrix and Mediatrix, in a time where many prefer silence or ambiguity about them. And they anchor everything in the traditional spiritual life: renunciation, humility, purity, obedience, and total belonging to Christ through Mary. This is an invitation to serious interior transformation, and it aligns beautifully with the traditional spirit of Advent. So why is Advent the ideal moment to begin or renew your consecration to Mary? Well, first, consider what Advent truly is in the liturgy. Advent has always been understood as a penitential season, a time of watching and waiting, a time of purifying the heart, and a time of preparing the dwelling place of the soul for the coming of Christ. It mirrors Israel's time of longing for the Messiah. It echoes St. John the Baptist crying out, "Prepare ye the way of the Lord." It's the season when we meet the silence of Bethlehem and the hiddenness of the Incarnation. Now, think of Mary in Advent. She is the living Advent. She's the ark carrying the Word made flesh. She is the one who prepares the world and her own heart for the birth of Christ. When you stay close to Mary in Advent, you enter her interior life. You learn how to expect Christ rightly. As St. Louis de Montfort teaches, to belong entirely to Mary is the quickest path to belonging entirely to Jesus. And the structure of total consecration mirrors Advent perfectly. Renunciation of the world, like Advent's penance, knowledge of Mary, like drawing nearer to Bethlehem, knowledge of Jesus, like preparing to adore the newborn King, and finally, consecration, offering Christ your whole heart at Christmas. Advent's meant to make us ready to receive the infant King, ready for grace, ready for new beginnings. So what better way is there to prepare your soul for our Lord than by putting it into the hands of the one who prepared herself more perfectly than any other creature? This devotion isn't merely a pious exercise or a lovely tradition. It's an act of total surrender and a true interior reform. And those who make it sincerely receive immense graces. Here are some of the things that the saints speak of: a deeper love for Christ, new fervour in prayer, greater purity of intention, the softening of the heart, freedom from the spirit of the world, protection from the snares of the devil, and a growing desire for holiness and union with Christ. Many have testified that Marian consecration becomes the turning point of their spiritual lives. Imagine ending Advent, not exhausted by secular Christmas chaos, but strengthened, purified, and at peace. So, dear listener, here is my invitation to you. This Advent, don't simply endure the season. Don't let it slip through your fingers. And don't let your preparation for Christmas be merely about shopping, cooking, or surviving the calendar. Instead, let Mary form Christ within you. Let her be your guide, your mother, your model. Join the preparation for total consecration. Follow the traditional 33-day method, use the resources that we've linked below, and make this Christmas a true rebirth of His life in your own soul. Let this be the year that you take a decisive step closer to holiness. Praised be Jesus and Mary, now and forever. May Our Lady lead you gently but firmly to her Son this Advent. May she teach you how to wait, how to pray, how to renounce the world, and how to give your whole heart to God. And may your consecration, if you choose to make it, be the beginning of a new chapter of grace. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to know more about St. Louis de Montfort's 33-day preparation for total consecration, please use the link in the description below. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment to help us reach as many people as possible this Advent. Thanks, and God bless.